Hi guys, Susan here. I'm going to do a little training today on conversations and marketing, and I'm going to reference to very cool people who certainly know what they're talking about and have some great information that's going to help you in building your business. Now, the first of them is Jeff Walker, and I'm going to read you something from his book Launch, and so you have to forgive me for looking down, but it's really important. He talks about your market is a conversation. So let's start with a nearly universal truth. People find conversations a lot more interesting than monologues or letters. True. And the evolution of the internet has basically been one long movement towards increased conversation. Well, we know that, don't we? Never before in history has it been easier to communicate and converse with more people around the world. He goes on to say, sure, sometimes when you look at the comments on YouTube, those conversations may make you question the future of humanity. I certainly agree with that. Nevertheless, he says, we're clearly conversing with each other now more than at any other time in history. And that conversation has carried over into business, and we have to make sure that we're with that, because it carries over into marketing in your business. People are no longer interested in being shouted at from the TV commercials about whatever feature your product has. And you know that. You know, we just turn them off. We tend to record our programs on TV that we really want to watch, and we can skip all the adverts. You know, people are really aware of this. They're not interested anymore. We have more choice. And it's very easy for us to tune out of all of that stuff. And I don't know about you, but we certainly do. And it's the same on social media. You know, if you're shouting out, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, sending personal messages to people, get my stuff, click this link. Oh, by the way, would you like to be my friend? It doesn't work. People ignore you. They're not interested, and you certainly won't grow your business, and 9 times out of 10 you'll give up pretty quickly. So think about a different way of doing it. Instead of shouting at your prospects, what if you engage them in conversation? And we've covered this many times before. So let's use the example in Jeff's book, and it's a perfect example, so I'm going to read it verbatim. He says, for instance, imagine you're a beginner guitar player and an expert guitar teacher that you're following online says something like, hey, I've got this really cool technique where I can teach anyone to play one new song each week. And I just came up with a crazy idea to put together a course that teaches my secret method. Actually, I don't know if it's a secret, but I've never seen anyone else use this method. I showed it to a few friends and it works like gangbuster. In any case, before I create the course, I want to make sure I really cover everything. So can you help me out and tell me what your number one challenge is when you're trying to learn to play an entire song? You see, guys, it's so simple. Just asking that question starts a conversation, and it definitely doesn't shout, buy my stuff. And that's what you don't want to do. We're sick of it. We're absolutely sick of it. Yes, social media is a great place to market, but we're all sick of those kinds of messages. We want to see interesting stuff that helps solve problems. I think that's a really great way of explaining how you can better create a great following, create a great business, and do really ethical marketing. And I'm going to reference also my absolute favourite, and if you've not read this book either, it's Gary Vaynerchuk, and that's Jab, 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 Right Hook, because he talks about the different social medias and how we create different kinds of conversations on each of those. And it's absolutely one of those books that you need to get and totally understand if you want to use social media as a part of your marketing mix, and more importantly, if it's the only way that you're going to be doing your marketing because you are in a position where you need to do everything for free but you're having to give up your time instead, then that is a book that you need to invest in. So that's Jab, 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 Right Hook by Gary Vaynerchuk. Show you that. And definitely get yourself a copy of Launch by Jeff Walker, because those two books combined are really and truly going to help you build your business, understand the new world of marketing that we're in and why the old ways don't work. And you need to start understanding that if you really and truly want to market your business on social media, you've got to get this. Hope you found that training useful. I'll be back with another video very soon. Bye for now.